Really? Say good morning.
Mama.
Hello.
Papa.
Papa. Hello friends and good morning. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. Today we are going to be taking you through a baby just fell. Today I'm going to be taking you along with me for a day in my life. We are barely getting this in the normal school year. Today is the last day of school, but I didn't want to wait until the fall to do this because, mostly for selfish reasons, because my babies will be like several months older at that point, and babies just grow so fast that I wanted to have all of this documented in this year, in this season. So also I put out a spring morning routine video a month or so ago, and literally like a week after I shared that, I started working at their little preschool. So my days look quite a bit different right now, so I wanted to just go ahead and put all this in here so that I had it to look back on. I do work at their preschool, like I said. I'm a teacher. It's half day, and so that'll be how we spend most of our morning. But yeah, I'm excited for you to be here. I'm excited to take you along. We have Annie's first birthday party on Saturday. We have Vacation Bible School coming up. Yeah, and then just the everyday things of life. So there's a lot that's going to be happening this afternoon, this evening, and that's kind of where we're at. So come along. Annie.
Say good morning.
Hey. One, two. Where?
There.
Okay. All better. Alright, a little bit later than what we like to leave. It's supposed to be there between 7:30 and 7:45, but it's only like a 8-minute drive and 8-minute drive. So we are on our way. So we are finally home from school. We had a like I'm losing my voice. We had a teacher lunch after the little program and everything after school was over today. So it is currently 10 after 2, which is about 2 hours later than what time we usually get home, but thankfully both of the girls like hung in there. They were going wide open, playing with the other teacher kids and stuff the entire time that we were at lunch. So they have just went down for their naps. They should be out for the next couple of hours. And typically, I'm going to go sit down. I was telling myself I did not need to sit down or else I would not get back up, but oh well. But typically I would not really want them taking a nap this late because that means they're just going to wake up later and bedtime's going to be pushed later, but it's summer. Tomorrow we have nowhere to be, and I do have some things I need to get done for Annie's party on Saturday, but yeah, it's nothing that the girls have to change out of their pajamas for if they don't want to, which is a beautiful, beautiful reality. So right now, Rosie is in her room, hopefully going to take a nap, but if not, she's just playing and coloring and stuff. Annie is asleep, and I have just poured some afternoon coffee, and Rosie's needing something. I'll get to that in just a second. But I've poured some afternoon coffee, and I'm going to go through some of our VBS curriculum because there's a lot in the leader packet, and I have 2 people helping me, and I have all of their stuff right now too. I'm hoping to give it to them this weekend. So I just want to go through each of the day's lessons and activities and kind of see how things are going to be broken down, what questions I need to ask the director about how things are going to go, just to make sure that it's not too overwhelming or too much information for the people that are helping me. I want it to be as clear and organized as possible. So today I'm just going to start with day 1, go through that, and then after I get through that, I'm thinking I may, what's today? Today's Thursday. I have people that I watch on YouTube, and it's like certain days of the week or when they post. So I have one that will be coming on this afternoon, so I may watch that and go through the party decorations that I have for Annie and try and get all that in order and set up so that I can, you know, do any prep work that I'm able to today. And then tomorrow and Saturday morning, it's as simple as possible. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Now I'm just jabbering. Okay, let's do it.
Out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other. Beyond.
Alright, so the not so glamorous parts of this season. Okay. So the not so glamorous parts of this season of life. I got through the VBS lesson, which is great. And then this one only napped for like 30 minutes, which most days she naps for like 3 hours, but I think her ears are really bothering her right now. So we put some drops in. Anyways, so we gave her some drops. Now we're giving her some loving. She's kind of like gotten sick twice since she's been up. But it's just like, I think she was just over full because she had like 10 ounces of formula. She was like chugging milk, probably because she doesn't feel great. So, what are you doing?
A bigger scale the world inhales as we go. I wouldn't want it any other way, no. Dreamy, breezy, we go.
Oh, yeah, just under that.
Easy on our tiptoes. Undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond no. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond no.
Rosie, are those chips good?
Yeah.
Did you get your arms out? And then music by talent. Well, I have no idea where I last left off, but I do know that I'm still working on the same cup of coffee and that's all right. But the evening just kind of went off the rails, and yeah, so at some point I decided we were just gonna do leftovers for supper, and that's what we did. It was great. Rosie woke up a little later than usual. Typically in the recent month or so, I've been trying to do like a, when they get up from the nap, we do snack at the kitchen table, and I have like a children's Bible devotional, like whatever, I try to do a Bible story out of each day, and then I have a coloring sheet that corresponds with that Bible study. So that's usually how we handle the afternoon, like wake up time, and then after they get done coloring, she does like TV time, and he doesn't care about TV, and then I start on dinner, and that's how things have kind of been going. But some nights you just need to chill, you know, just hang out and chill and snuggle and eat leftovers or cereal or pizza or whatever is most convenient, because sometimes that's just the way it is. And then we went outside a little bit after Nicholas got home, and yeah, and then Annie finally gave it up, went back to sleep, or went to sleep for the night, hopefully. And I left Nicholas and Rosie snuggling on the couch, hanging out. They're cute as can be. And now I have just gotten a grocery pickup order. Although we need groceries for our own home, that's not what this was for. This was for Annie's birthday party on Saturday. So we have that, and now I'm probably going to head over to our local Ingles and get some, like, arrange your own flowers for table decor, and just some other little decorative things for her party. And then after that, I think I should be done for the day. We didn't get the kitchen fully cleaned, so I'll work on that a little bit probably. And then take a shower and head off to bed. I'll probably sign off here, but I do just want to point out and thank you, because I completely realized that this was not a glamorous day in my life video. If you came here looking for like a mom who's got it all together with small children, that's not what you found, and I'm really sorry about it. But about halfway through the day, I was like, this is hard, and they may not want to see this, I may not want to see this back. I almost just thought about throwing in the towel and waiting until the fall to do a day in my life video. But at the same time, I was like, you know, I think it's really helpful when we see other people just doing the best they can and doing hard things, you know, just pushing through them. And that's just real life, you know, that's what most days are. They're just mundane, and They're not overly beautiful, but I have found that whenever I am editing these videos, when I play them back, things seem to be a lot sweeter than what I thought they were in the moment. Like, things look a lot better when I'm watching them from that perspective. Sorry, my nose is so itchy. Things seem to look a lot better when I'm looking at them through the perspective of like a third party than whenever I'm in it myself. And I don't know if that makes any sense, but if you're ever wondering like what your mundane looks like to an outsider, just set up a camera on a tripod and then do like a time lapse of it with no volume, and I think you'll really be surprised. At least I have been. I've been really amazed at how sweet it is. But yeah, I want to thank you for coming along with me, and I know that one day, like everybody says, I will look back and wish for these days to be happening again. And while right now I may not necessarily be able to wrap my head around that because it's just really exhausting, I do want to have these memories to look back on. So thank you for allowing me the space to do that. I'm glad you're here. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day wherever you're at, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Well, quick update. Ingalls was completely out of flowers, so we'll try again later. But I am supposed to sing at a local church in a couple of weeks, and I've been needing to figure out what songs and how that's going to happen because they want me to use tracks, which I'm not really used to, but I found one on the drive, and while I was sitting in the parking lot after I got here before I went and saw no flowers. So still finishing the day on a good note. It's a win in my book. So for real, goodbye.